So I had a job interview. Oh, I had to answer some questions, but I'm not fit for a work from home position. Not like I really want it, because I think it's a commission based position only, and I'm not interested in commission based. And anyway, I didn't really want it. I just could use the experience, but I don't need the job. I don't know what I need, but but if it's commission based, I don't need it, because I don't imagine that I'll get many sales, and I don't like working for commission because I spend all day earning no money, and I'm already doing that with 2 jobs, and so that would make it a third. But saying that, it would have given me experience, but I was sort of thinking, well, this is a little bit of a hoax job, so, to their training, I said, oh, I prefer it to be done from home, but, saying that, I probably would go to training if they wanted me to, but I don't know why I don't want to answer it seriously. I think it's because I think it's just because I was skeptical of the position. I'm not sure on what grounds you'd be employed. Like I said, I don't imagine to get very many sales, so I don't imagine it to be, paid per hour job. So, and I'm already stuck on 2 jobs which don't pay me anything because I don't get any sales. So, I'm already doing 2 jobs like that, and this would make it a third. It looks good on my resume, but I really need to waste my time on a paid per hour kind of job, because I can heap up as many jobs as I want working from home. But if they don't pay, I'm just wasting my time. So, even when it's paid commission, it's you're asking people to purchase things that they won't necessarily want. So, they're not like a high want product, and so you're trying to sell these things that no one hardly ever wants, and you're not making that great an impression. But obviously, when it's not in a high need area, it's it results in low sales anyway, so you just waste your time. So I wasn't interested in the job, so I sort of just decided to muck around on the first question and say, oh, I'd rather have training from home, because often you're using a simple database where you just have to input information, click around a few things. I've had exposure to different databases, and I don't believe anything's worth in-depth training. But of course, then you get the products and you're like, whatever. So, but it's just a little business, a little job, an independent business. I rather work for big businesses, which don't make you feel like you're working from someone who just happens to make money from home. I already do that. I have a business too, and I'm not keen on that idea, So I've sort of wanted to work for an organization that's a little bit more proper. They have a standard, but at the same time, but anyway, if I just screwed it up by just kind of spitting on the training, it's not impossible for me to go there. It's just that they do ask, oh, what do you think of this option? And you're like, well, I'd rather do it from home. So that's my answer. But, obviously if they press me, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I can do it. But saying that, 10 weeks, yeah, so, anyway, I've got other stuff I can do from home. I didn't need that. I've even got, I don't necessarily need that job anyways, but at the moment, but that's sort of like, I don't know why I screw around like that, but I always need some work. But I'm pretty sure it's not paid per hour, so I'm like, waste of time. What do you expect it to be free training too? It's like, there's things I don't know about the job, so I don't know how much it pays and stuff, and yeah, so, but my mind tells me, oh, that could be like, kind of one of those roles where the business might be funny or something, and I'm like, well, in that case, I'm not, I don't really care about the job. I played for ones from Sydney that were a bit more interesting looking, but I keep trying to get connected with Sydney because I haven't worked there before, and I'm sort of interested in being connected with a different state. So, I do have that in the back of my mind when I'm applying for jobs. I like to have communications from different states, and I'm like, Sydney's been on my high list for the past month. But anyways, but I'm having a bit of a bad evening, try to have a conversation, and I get this stupid juvenile personality coming from the person I live with, and I'm like, well, I just want to leave again, and I have no money. So I keep wanting to leave, but I keep being stopped because I don't have the money coming in. I'm trying to earn money. I'm doing various tasks to try and earn money, but and I'm earning small bits of money, but a large majority is like not really working out. But anyways, I've been applying for all these interesting looking jobs, and I'm like, if I could just get one of them, that'd be great. I think I applied for this one, which travels, and I'm like, I don't like to travel, but if it's just interstate, I'd be open to it. It's something that you have to ask in the interview. Where do you travel to if you get considered? But I don't know. And you never know when someone's gonna call you up, though. You just don't know when it's gonna happen or how or why. It just happens one day when you're sort of resting your heels. But I don't know. I've been trying to do my own business from home. It's not really working, but I'm starting to commit myself to it. I need to do at least one post a day and just keep it growing, really. Try and get more and more attention. I always think I'm on my last rung half the times. Like, I feel like I want some luck. I definitely want to live without other people around me. I've had negative stamped on me for a long time. And it's like, even having conversation is very difficult because the other person just wants to argue while you're just gossiping about something. It's like tonight, I was gossiping the fact that someone else I know wants to be all mature and they think I'm immature and stuff and whatnot. And it's like a conversation about maturity, and I just get blasted for, they talk to me in a manner, it's not like they want to overload the conversation, and you don't even know why you're talking to them when it's not on the same level. It's like they're just trying to sort of have their voice heard and have their voice the firm confirmation of opinion, and disregard everything you're saying. And it's like, I'm like, why the hell am I trying to have a conversation with someone who said they hated me? You know, I'm just being treated like this crappy thing, and I get sick of when, like, thinking of being double crossed by people who aren't even them anymore and stuff, and I'm just putting it with crap. You know, everyone disrespects me fully, and like in like these are small ways. They're not like huge anymore, but I mean sometimes they're huge. But like tonight was just a tone and the way they ended the conversations. Like they didn't even want to listen to me. They wanted to butt in, swing their opinion, have their opinion right, and then walk away. So it's like, okay, well, that's a pretty screwed up way of talking to someone who's just trying to have a conversation about, you know, maturity and the fact that and stuff. And I'm like, why do I talk to people who like have said that they hated me? So I don't feel like talking to them now. You know, because in that tone, I'm like noticing like a lot of, you know, a lot of that kind of thing. So, I don't want to talk to them now. They're not my friends, and they don't like me. And whenever they talk to me, it's like, you know, stunting my voice so that they can have theirs the right thing. You know, it's like, why can't I just talk and have someone listen? You know, why do they have to like, you know, take over the conversation and stamp it with their opinion? You know, why do they have to, you know, shove my opinions as something worthless so that they can be the right opinion, you know? So I said, screw that. That's not. It's just showing me that I'm not on even terms with the person I live with. I'm not even friends with them. I just happen to, you know, live here for support, but I don't ever want to live here with them again once I leave, once I get moving, but I'm not seeing how I can move, you know. I'm in a constipation. No. No, I'm in a standstill. And I feel a little bit let down. I feel like I've let myself down with this job a little bit. So, but I don't really care about it because I'm already doing 2 jobs exactly like it and I don't earn any money. So I'm like, this would make it a third, but still a third, you know, it looks good in my resume, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to earn money. And that's what I want to do. I want to earn money, loads of money. But I'm not getting the avenues to earn loads of money, so I'm stuck on my computer, which doesn't work properly. It takes an hour for me to just get it warmed up so that I can use it, and then, you know, I can only do one function at a time. So, no, I can do a few different functions, but it stalls all the time. The internet drops all the time. You know, and you just get annoyed at it because it takes 2 hours to get anywhere on it. And it's like, I need like, you know, a high resolution computer. I'm gonna get a desktop computer. If I ever live on my own, the first thing I'm gonna buy is a really expensive computer because I'm just sick of cheap computers which don't have the functions of a good computer and stuff. So I want to get a desktop. Like, I don't really want to switch my laptop because it's not just old and slow functioning. It's got all my stuff on it, and I couldn't be bothered, you know, reinstalling the same programs and whatnot onto a new computer and having to retrieve passwords and hook up the programs again. I wait for the computer to totally shut down before that happens because, I mean, it's a usable computer. It's just so slow, and I could use with a faster functioning one, you know. But I'm kind of sick of not earning the money that I need to earn. I bought all these new clothes, and I don't know when I'm gonna wear them, but hopefully I'll wear them sometime. I think I'd better stick to the cheap clothes from now on though, because I'm not the world's richest person, and spending a lot of money on clothes is kind of ridiculous, you know. So, so yeah, I have all these clothes. I'm yet to fit into half of them. I bought a size under because I'm slowly losing weight. Now, when I lose weight, the size I am now is going to be too big, so I prepared myself by buying a size under, which is really snug right now, but I want to be that size in the future, and I think I'm going to be, because I am getting my weight down a little bit. But I got a size small instead of size large, and the store gave up when they realized I've taken off the tag, like not the tag of the shirt, but the tag, the extra tag that loops in the tag of the shirt, you know. So it's like a brand tag or something. And so I think that's excluded me from being able to obtain a refund. So I'm stuck with a shirt that's 4 sizes too small. Like, if it were a medium, yeah, but it's small. And I'm not a size small. I've only been a size small once in my life. And that was really hard to hold down because I'm not usually a small, I'm usually a medium. At the moment, I'm a medium to large. So sometimes a medium fits me, but other times I need the larger size. So I've got this really nice white shirt, not like I wear white usually, but with a black jacket it might look okay. And I can't even wear it. It's like, wait, it's like 4 sizes too small, seriously. And I'm like, that really sucks, because I ordered a size large of that shirt and I can't even get a refund or anything. And I'm like, so I've turned down. So I said, well, that's unreliable. So I'm going back to the old brands where they're more reliable. So I'm going back to my Target and Big W and online stores, which are like $5, $5 to $15. Usually $5 on the sale. So, because I could have bought like so many things for $100, and I spent $800 on less things but more expensive. So, but whatever, like I said, it's going to be a one-time purchase, because I have been needing like a proper blazer and something comfortable and lightweight, but they're not so lightweight that they're going to be able to be worn in summer. They're definitely like autumn to winter clothes in the tropical zone, which is where I'm living right now. And I'm glad I bought them because I've always been needing some good jackets and things. But at the same time, it's so expensive, I wouldn't want to do that, get into the habit of doing that, because it's going to rob me of like a lot of money if I do that. So I'm going back to the cheaper brands now that I've bought my one-time expensive. The most important thing that I needed that was expensive was the jackets, but they were nice, but they weren't actually the the kind of lightweight that I was sort of looking for. But um I'm glad I bought them, because I'll be able to walk into a an interview or wherever I am dressed in a nice jacket. But at the same time, it's like I don't think they're really so much more impressive than my ordinary TV clothes that I usually buy from Target, but I also buy online. Uh, so considering the price difference, I'm not going to do that again. Probably not in the next 5 years, but I've done it once, and I'm glad I've done it, but I'm not going to do it again. So, but I have so many clothes now, it's like not funny, and I've even got clothes in boxes that, are probably collecting heaps of dust. But I'm actually hoping that I get an offer on the internet to my email sometime, or I win the lotto so that I can move into my own place and just forget about everyone, and I finally have a huge cupboard for me to hang my clothes, and with huge shelves to put in my toys and little bits and pieces that I've collected, and it would make things so much better for me to have space. So, but I'm not sure if that's reality. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to live in a house, or whether I'll always be struggling in something small or something. So, but I don't know. I'll just have to keep going on with the adventure of life, not knowing exactly what I'm doing, and see how things end up, because things can